27 million Americans have a thyroid disorder. Half of them do not know it. After 65, the number climbs higher because thyroid failure mimics aging so perfectly that doctors and patients dismiss the symptoms as getting older. Fatigue, weight gain, dry skin, feeling cold all the time, constipation, brain fog. Every single one of these is also a symptom of hypothyroidism. Your doctor checks your TSH once a year, sees a number in the normal range, and tells you everything is fine. But the normal range for TSH was designed using data from 20-year-olds to 80-year-olds, averaged together. And there is one morning symptom that signals thyroid trouble before any lab test catches it. I'm Dr. Garrett Thornton, 34 years in internal medicine. I don't sell supplements. I don't run a clinic anymore. I'm here because someone should tell you what your doctor doesn't have time to. You wake up at 6:30 in the morning. Before you even get out of bed, you feel it. Tired. Not the kind of tired that means you need more sleep. The kind of tired that feels like your batteries are at 30% even though you slept 8 hours. Your body feels heavy. Your mind feels slow. You reach for the blanket because you are cold, even though the thermostat is set to 72. You get up, look in the mirror, and your face looks puffy. Your eyelids are slightly swollen. Not dramatically, just enough that you look different from how you looked 5 years ago. You blame it on aging. But that puffiness, especially around the eyes and in the face first thing in the morning, is not aging. It is fluid retention caused by a thyroid that is not producing enough hormone to keep your metabolism running properly. Most doctors rely on a single number to evaluate your thyroid, the TSH test. TSH stands for thyroid stimulating hormone. It is a signal from your brain telling your thyroid to produce more hormone. When your thyroid slows down, your brain sends more TSH to push it harder. So high TSH means low thyroid. The normal range on most lab reports is 0.5 to 4.5. That range is enormous. A TSH of 1.0 and a TSH of 4.2 are both labeled normal, but they represent very different thyroid function. Many endocrinologists now argue that the upper limit should be closer to 2.5 or 3.0, especially for seniors who are symptomatic. If your TSH is 3.8 and you feel exhausted, cold, puffy, and constipated, you may have subclinical hypothyroidism that your doctor's lab report is calling normal. Here is what your thyroid actually does. Your thyroid is a butterfly-shaped gland in the front of your neck. It produces two hormones, T4 and T3. Think of T4 as the raw material and T3 as the finished product. T3 is the active hormone that controls how fast your cells burn energy. It affects every organ: your heart rate, your body temperature, your digestion speed, your brain processing speed, your skin moisture, and your muscle recovery all depend on T3. When T3 drops, everything slows down. Your heart beats slower. Your digestion crawls. Your skin dries out. Your brain fogs. Your body holds on to water, which causes that morning puffiness. The tricky part is that after 65, your body's ability to convert T4 into T3 decreases. So you can have a normal TSH, a normal T4, and still have low T3 at the cellular level. This is why TSH alone misses the problem in many older adults. Before we go further, I need you to hear this. If you have any of the following, stop and call your doctor before changing anything I described today. Kidney disease of any stage, liver disease or cirrhosis, diabetes treated with insulin. You take blood thinners like Eliquis or warfarin. You take a diuretic. You take a proton pump inhibitor like omeprazole. You have uncontrolled high blood pressure. This video is education. It is not personal medical advice. Nothing replaces a doctor who knows your chart. Now, with that said, here is what the research shows. Let me tell you about Gloria. Gloria was 72 years old, retired legal secretary from Nashville, Tennessee. Gloria had been tired for 4 years. Not sleepy, tired. Deep bone fatigue that never went away no matter how much she rested. She gained 18 pounds despite not changing her eating habits. Her skin was so dry that her shins cracked every winter. She was constipated 3 or 4 days a week. Her hair was thinning, especially at the outer edges of her eyebrows, and every morning her face looked puffy and swollen. Gloria mentioned all of this to her doctor at 3 consecutive annual checkups. Each time the doctor ordered a TSH test. Each time the result was between 3.5 and 4.0, normal range. The doctor told Gloria she was just aging. Gloria accepted that until she saw a new doctor who ordered a full thyroid panel: TSH, free T4, free T3, and thyroid antibodies. The results told a different story. Her TSH was 3.9, normal by lab standards. Her free T4 was low normal. Her free T3 was below the optimal range, and her thyroid antibodies were elevated, indicating Hashimoto thyroiditis, an autoimmune condition slowly destroying her thyroid gland. Gloria had been developing thyroid failure for years. The standard TSH test kept missing it because the number was technically within range. Here is your first test. Tomorrow morning, before you get out of bed, look at your face in your phone camera. Take a close-up photo. Look at your eyes. Is there puffiness around the eyelids and under the eyes? Does your face look swollen compared to the evening before? Mild facial puffiness that is worse in the morning and improves by afternoon is a classic sign of low thyroid. Take this photo every morning for 1 week. If the puffiness is consistent, not just from a bad night of sleep, but present every single morning, bring the photos to your doctor. Here is your second test. Take your resting body temperature first thing in the morning before getting out of bed. Use a standard oral thermometer. Place it under your tongue for 3 minutes. A normal basal body temperature is between 97.8 and 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. If your temperature is consistently below 97.4 for 3 mornings in a row, your metabolism may be running slow. Low thyroid reduces your body's heat production. Many people with subclinical hypothyroidism run a full degree below normal without knowing it. They just feel cold all the time and assume that is how their body works. It is not. Things that make thyroid problems harder to detect after 65. First, the wide normal range on lab tests. A TSH of 4.0 is normal on paper, but may be too high for your body. Second, symptom overlap with aging. Fatigue, weight gain, dry skin, constipation, hair loss, and brain fog are all dismissed as normal aging when they could be thyroid related. Third, only testing TSH without the full panel. TSH alone misses low T3, elevated antibodies, and early autoimmune thyroid disease. Fourth, medications that interfere with thyroid hormone. Proton pump inhibitors, calcium supplements, and iron supplements all reduce thyroid hormone absorption if taken at the same time as thyroid medication. Here is what supports healthy thyroid function. First, selenium. Brazil nuts are the richest food source. 2 Brazil nuts per day provide the recommended selenium intake. Selenium is essential for converting T4 to T3. A 2021 review in the journal Thyroid confirmed that selenium supplementation improved T3 levels in older adults with subclinical hypothyroidism. Second, iodized salt. Many seniors have switched to sea salt or Himalayan salt, which contain little or no iodine. Your thyroid needs iodine to make hormone. Use iodized table salt when cooking. Third, zinc-rich foods. Pumpkin seeds, chickpeas, and beef provide zinc, which supports thyroid hormone production. Fourth, Avoid raw cruciferous vegetables in large quantities. Raw broccoli, kale, and cauliflower contain goitrogens that can interfere with thyroid function. Cooking them eliminates this concern. Eat them cooked, not raw, if you have thyroid concerns. This is the Thornton Thyroid Protocol. Step 1. Ask your doctor to order a full thyroid panel at your next blood draw, not just TSH. Request free T4, free T3, and thyroid peroxidase antibodies, TPO antibodies. If your doctor resists, explain that you have symptoms and want a complete picture. This panel costs about $50 to $100 and is covered by most insurance when ordered for symptoms. Step 2. Take your basal body temperature for 5 mornings in a row and bring the numbers to your appointment. Below 97.4 consistently is a flag worth investigating. Step 3. Eat 2 Brazil nuts daily and use iodized salt in cooking. These 2 simple dietary changes support the raw materials your thyroid needs. Gloria's new doctor started her on a low dose of levothyroxine. Within 6 weeks, Gloria's morning puffiness disappeared. Her energy returned to a level she had not felt in 4 years. She lost 8 of the 18 pounds without changing her diet. Her constipation resolved. Her skin stopped cracking. Her outer eyebrow hair started growing back. Gloria's husband said it was like watching someone come back from the dead. The disease had been there for years. The standard test kept saying everything was fine. Write your age below. And tell me, do you wake up puffy and tired every single morning? I read every comment. Here are your 5 takeaways. 1. TSH alone misses thyroid problems in up to 30% of seniors. 2. Ask for the full panel. TSH, free T4, free T3, and TPO antibodies. 3. Morning facial puffiness and a body temperature below 97.4 are early thyroid signals. 4. Eat 2 Brazil nuts daily for selenium to support T4 to T3 conversion. 5. Use iodized salt and eat zinc-rich foods. I made this channel for one reason. The information your doctor knows but does not have 12 minutes to explain. I don't sell supplements. I don't have a clinic. I profit from you not needing me. If this helps one person get the right thyroid panel ordered, it was worth making. I'll see you in the next one.